to come here so that I can express every detail that enables us to enter into the reality of what it is. So I'm not going to take much of your time. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be here to dispense the truth that every other time we get to see it being hidden. And that is why I want to speak this with all respect and with all ability so that we can be able to see everything that we can change in due course. So today I'm going to talk about cheating isn't the problem, it's the symptom. So what no one tells you about infidelity in relationships, you have to get it right. So these are the very things that no one tells you concerning relationship. You have to know that cheating isn't the problem, it's the symptom. The reason as to why many people get to cheat, it's because of certain issues, and those issues are the ones that we are going to tackle, and we are going to see how we can go about it, how we can just do things differently even at this particular moment so that we can grow and get it right. So let me just get into the whole point of the matter. I've just written some things down so that we are able to see those things become. So sorry about that. So most people treat cheating like the root issue. We have to understand that most people treat cheating like the root issue, and you have to know that cheating is a decision that one makes. And this is one thing that many people get into it because they tend to say that the other partner is not treating them right. But no, that is not an excuse. You have to know that when you are cheating, you are cheating because you told yourself that you want to do it. It's a decision you make, a personal decision you get yourself into. But cheating is not the disease. That one we have to know, because many people treat it like an issue. But you have to know that cheating is not a disease. What is it then? It's the symptom of something deeper. It is the symptom of something deeper, ignored or broken long before the affair happened. So we are going to get to see all those things, all those symptoms, so that we can just balance everything and you can be broken free from the ideology of infidelity. So now we have to get it better so that we are able to see what is happening here. So infidelity is often the fruit of, number one, unspoken emotional needs. Unspoken emotional needs. Number two, unresolved trauma. And number three, a breakdown in identity, purpose, and connection. I repeat, a breakdown in identity, purpose, and connection. So what do we mean? Infidelity doesn't begin in the bed. It begins in the mind through neglect, disconnection, or self-sabotage. That one, we just have to know. Sorry about that. That one we have to know. Infidelity doesn't begin in the bed. It begins in the mind through neglect, disconnection, or self-sabotage. So number one, cheating is often a byproduct of emotional starvation. Cheating is often a byproduct of emotional starvation. So what do we mean? Many people cheat not for sex, but for connection. To feel, number one, seen, heard, or wanted. So when you get to see people cheating and doing all those things, and they're trying to lose themselves to the other person, it is because these unresolved issues, past traumas, and all those issues of the past are the ones that trigger emotional imbalances where couples or partners choose to do what is not right. And that is why it is important for you and me to get it right whenever and to do it the way it's supposed to be done so that the relationship can thrive on the basis of knowledge and understanding. So many people cheat not for sex but for connection, to feel heard, to feel seen, to feel it doesn't matter if it is the woman or whatever. All you have to understand is that cheating is something that comes from the core, and it is a decision that one makes because they feel they have to do it. They feel that this is the way I need to make things happen. So if one or both partners go emotionally unfed long enough, someone else becomes their comfort meal. I repeat, if one or both partners go emotionally emotionally unfed long enough, someone else becomes their comfort meal. What do we mean? It is important for you to take responsibility and understand that marriage or being in a relationship, you have to make a decision that is fundamental, a decision that is truly legalized in the principles of being in a relationship, because you cannot get into a relationship if you have not dealt with yourself. You have to make sure that you deal with yourself being in a relationship. That is why I've said cheating is often a byproduct of emotional starvation. Have you ever heard of these couples whereby they're cheating on each other because the husband feels like the wife is not doing it enough or giving it enough? Whereby the husband also gets not to give the woman, and make the woman to enjoy. Have you heard of that? Those are the things that many people go through, but you get to find that relationships are not growing, relationships are not thriving, because couples have decided that in this situation where there is starvation, we can do it outside of the marriage. But I want to let us know that it is important for you to get it right, to get into the depth of the matter. Have a place of conversing with your partner, speaking to your partner, relating with your partner in a way that you're going to deal with those situations in your relationship. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 7 tells us, he who is satisfied loses honey, but to the hungry soul any bitter thing is sweet. Look at that. You have to know that anytime you're denying your partner something, to you it feels good. To you, it feels like something pleasurable because you're denying them that opportunity to experience the beauty of life. But how can it be if you're not willing to take responsibility and handle the situation the way it's supposed to be handled? How can you do it? It is for you to take the initiative to do it the way things are supposed to be done, because being in a relationship is not a matter of getting it now and then moving out of it. What am I saying? The affair wasn't sweet, they were just starving. You get into another relationship because your husband is not giving you, good enjoyment. Your wife is not giving you good enjoyment. What happens at the end of the day? You lose the ability to become in that relationship. Number two, unresolved personal insecurity seeks external validation. Unresolved personal insecurity seeks external validation. What do we mean? Infidelity often stems from internal brokenness, not relationship failure. Internal brokenness. What do we mean? Number one, I just wanted to feel alive again. Those are the excuses that couples do create, that I want to feel alive again. Number two, I need to prove I still had it. Number three, I didn't feel like enough. That is the reason, and that is the cause of how many people really want to do things to do it, because at the end of the day they want to satisfy their emotional imbalances, they want to satisfy their minds, they want to be in a journey whereby at the end of the day it's something that is going to make them feel a little more compatible with how situations are going. But I want to let you know, my brother and my sister, you can't keep on doing the same things over and over, trying to prove a point whereby at the end of the day you keep on losing yourself, you keep on losing your way of being, because those unresolved personal insecurity at the end of the day will make you seek for external validations. At the end of the day, let me tell you, you're not going to be equipped. Number three, this is a point that I think we all need to take it into consideration. Dysfunctional patterns get masked until pressure hits. What do we mean by that? I repeat the point again. Dysfunctional patterns get masked until pressure hits. So you're in a relationship, you're in marriage, but I want you to understand one thing. At the end of the day, it's up to you to take responsibility to push yourself into the level that the relationship can grow and become better. So some people never healed their past, and that is why they have issues like childhood patterns or childhood rejection. Number two, abandonment wounds. Number three, past cheating cycles they normalized. So why is it like that? You need to take responsibility to do it responsibly, to act responsibly. because what you're doing, you're causing yourself a dysfunction in everything that you want to achieve in that relationship. So when stress hits in marriage or dating, they default to what they know: escape, not communication. So what do people do? They run away. Instead of them solving the problem, solving the issue in the relationship, they tend to run away. They tend to lose their ability to become, their ability to shine. And that is why at the end of the day, what turns around is that they lose their ability to enjoy even the relationship. And that is why I always say it is important for you to get it right in everything that you're doing, because you are a byproduct of the choices you make. You are a byproduct of the choices that you make. So you have to take responsibility. You have to be orderly in your character, orderly in everything that you're doing, because you cannot keep on losing your way to being, your way to thrive and all that, thinking that you're going to make your relationship worthwhile. What do I mean? Cheating is often the adult version of "I don't know how to deal with pain, so I run." That is what is happening with many people. For the men, most of the time, you've impregnated your wife, your wife has given birth. You want to go out of your way and go and cheat on your partner. And that is when you lose your way to become. You lose your cool in every situation, because you want to be a part of what is not going to solve the issues in the relationship. So those unresolved issues, those dysfunctional patterns, when you keep on hiding them, at the end of the day, they are going to cause more harm in that relationship. Point number 4: poor conflict resolution turns patterns into strangers. Poor conflict resolution turns patterns or partners into strangers. What do we mean? When couples stop resolving conflict and start avoiding or shutting down, the relationship begins to erode emotionally. I repeat, when couples stop resolving conflict and start avoiding or shutting down, the relationship begins to erode emotionally. Eventually, one person seeks connection outside instead of doing the hard work within. So, do you have time to talk to your partner? Do you get it right? When your partner is there, do you call them and just discuss with them whatever you're facing in that relationship? Because most of you run away from problems and you want to go out and cheat on your partner because you feel, I have to do this without even my partner knowing. Are you resolving the issues? Are you correcting situations that are supposed to be corrected? I think it is important for you to get it right and to do what is right in your relationship, so that you can build something that is fundamental, something that is beautiful in that relationship. So you weren't tempted by someone better. You were weakened by what you didn't address at home. So if you don't address issues at home, if you don't talk to your partner, at the end of the day, you're going to lose the essence of respect in that marriage. You're going to lose the essence of becoming in that relationship. And that is why I want to make it clear, a little bit sweaty. I want to make it clear to you that you can become whatever you desire. You can become whatever you're longing for. You can become whatever you just want to be in that relationship, if you allow your partner also to be a part of you becoming a better person. Point number 5, and I'm going to conclude with this: the relationship was built on fantasy, not foundation. And that is the reason why many people get to cheat on their partners. The relationship was built on fantasy, not foundation. So some relationships are based on chemistry, looks, trauma bonding, convenience. You get into a relationship because of chemistry, looks, trauma bonding, and convenience. And these are the reasons as to why many people lose their relationships. And this is why many relationships are not thriving, because the relationship was built on fantasy, not foundation. So you get to lose so much in that very relationship. So I'm not going to take much of your time. With a very few minutes, I just wanted to speak this and express this so that you can get something that is tangible. And I want to begin something every week that we can be able to tackle relationship issues and also various issues about life, so that we can build ourselves and structure ourselves in a way to go. So every time you don't speak to your partner, you don't share with your partner, you get to lose the ability to become who you want. This was just a nugget for this moment, so that you can build yourself, you can structure yourself. So these 15 minutes, it was all about trying to make you understand that you can grow and make your relationship become better. So join me later in the night, as I will be going live also to speak about relationship issues, and it's going to be raw and so very open, and I'm going to speak about the issues that are affecting us, so that we can build something that is tangible. Wait until in the evening. I'll be right back. Goodbye.